down if you want. I've got a bit of history with the coach there.
That would be cool.
No, don't do it. Last year he told me to drop his name with that trainer in Panama.
Every 3 seconds, move your focus, you have lots to watch. You don't want to get tunnel vision, no pun intended. Keep your eyes active and be alert at all times.
Good words to live by in our line of work.
Trying to figure out when we're
Like to go on a big trip after the season.
International? Like Japan? Or Australia?
Hey, Japan. I want to see Tokyo, and I love seeing those steakhouses they
Canadian
have on
basketball has
TV.
really been on a rise
Plus,
since
I'd like
the
to see one of
Raptors
those
took home their
cat
trophy
cafes.
a few years back.
You're joking.
Makes me wonder
No, they
if
look
they may
super
be
cool.
interested in league
There are even vending
expansion down
machines
the
for
road.
treats and stuff.
Ooh, yeah,
I like
that
cats,
Pacific
but I don't
Northwest
usually
Florida has
vacation
been
for
getting
them.
A lot of attention.
After work tonight,
Love
you catch some
got
stand-up
their
comedy?
team because of the short
Love
flights.
the idea. So, are
How
we
much?
thinking of adding
I
on
got
a
you.
scout
How
for
you
the
feel last
northern
time?
territories?
But I feel like there's some
got
advanced
quite a list
stats
brewing,
that
said
our
man.
coaches may not know, so we can find.
You can shoot from outside the gym. It's a lockdown perimeter. I don't see what the problem.
You look at Houston. Well, it wasn't the start to the conference finals they'd hoped for. Now they need a win to keep disaster at bay.
A win here tonight evens the series and changes the narrative. They know they have the talent to come back after stumbling out of the gate.
So the opening lineup for the Timberwolves. McDaniels at the 3 with Randall at the 4. DiVincenzo and Edwards are the backcourt. And it's Gobert in at the center position, locking down the middle. Fires from 14. McDaniels can't hit.
Well, that one should be in his wheelhouse, but just off the mark.
Thompson's shot is off.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
There's no air space there whatsoever. That's as close as you can get without foul.
Now here's DiVincenzo. Here's McDaniels, and that one is hammered home.
Well, you can't sleep on McDaniels' athleticism if you're the defense. At 6'9", he can absolutely hammer it home.
Here's Thompson. Into the lane, and the slam dunk by Thompson.
What? Wait. Hey, dunks are always for the big boys.
Emphatic move by the point guard.
Well, in this league, you can see powerful plays from anyone and anywhere. Your position no longer dictates your scoring options.
For Houston, they've gone 1 for 3 so far. MP outside. Durant with a screen on DiVincenzo. 6 on the shot clock. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Your young guys can be so fearless. I mean, just look at MP battling there inside.
He's perfect from the line this time. For Minnesota, they've gone 2 of 3 from the floor. Pass to Gobert. Good ball movement here by Minnesota. Now McDaniels. Now Edwards. Defended by Thompson. The fader. Another one falls for Minnesota.
Where doesn't Edwards score from? Even in the mid-range, he makes shots.
Outside Durant. Ooh, Gobert with a steal. McDaniels with it. Durant covering. Out to DiVincenzo. Back to Gobert. Pass to Randall. Here's Gobert. Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
Yeah, Gobert making good on the threat of his height and length. Just hammering it down.
Şengün, a screen on DiVincenzo. MP against DiVincenzo. Durant with the bucket.
You don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
The Timberwolves have gone 4 of 5 so far. Looking sharp. Edwards, a pass to Randall. Ooh, excellent D there from Smith. The Rockets trail. MP, the pass to Durant. Durant draws the double. And here's Thompson for 3. Şengün, great positioning on the putback.
Yeah, great positioning and timing from Şengün there. And his height helps a little too.
Back to Edwards. Book it. And it's Randall with the assist.
I love this approach. Getting him involved early, and it's already paying off.
Yeah, well, his offensive contributions are going to be very important in this game. So it's good they've already got him in a rhythm.
Thompson passes to Durant. MP, a screen on McDaniels. Durant, no good. And so Randall will bring it up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Gobert with a screen on Smith. And Gobert with the stuff.
You're best to get out of Gobert's way. You don't want to be on the wrong end of that tug.
On the wing, Durant. McDaniels covering. And Durant gets it to go. Durant's got 5 now.
And they may have talked about shot selection coming into this.
Pass to Gobert. Here's Randall. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
And another great assist. The offense is really clicking now.
McDaniels with a steal. Here's DiVincenzo. Misses the three.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
And Durant with the big finish.
And when Durant is clear for takeoff, no hesitation.
Şengün with a steal. MP outside. Şengün, a screen on DiVincenzo. Pass to Şengün. 4-3. Good. And the assist goes to MP. He's got 5.
Well, the defense can't lose track of him. He's just too talented offensively.
Here's Randall. Oh, his shooting remains on point. 3 for 4 thus far. Houston has gone 2 of 5 from deep. MP looking around. Smith with a screen on DiVincenzo. MP, the pass to Thompson. Just 5 on the clock. Houston needs to get off a shot. A deep 3 from MP. Can't get it to go. Missed his first one. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Well, MP in the last matchup against the Timberwolves was outstanding. He dropped 50 points, and as we've come to expect, he contributed from the three-point line as well. And just a huge game for him. His coaches would love to see him do it again. Guys?
Thanks, Allie. It was obvious he could do anything he wanted. A fantastic win.
Well, I'll tell you, he was enjoying himself out there, kind of like us here in the broadcast booth. And whoever was matched up against him wasn't enjoying themselves.
Yeah, well, winning is usually fun, especially when you have it going like he did.
Now here's Edwards. Minnesota needs to get off a shot. Here's DiVincenzo. It's hauled in by Houston. Şengün's got 4 rebounds now. Pass to Burke for 3. And it's Gobert with a rebound.
Well, that is stifling coverage on the perimeter. That's how you stop a good shooter in his tracks.
Now Edwards. Randall, a screen on Thompson. Fires, top of the key. Edwards can't hit. Rockets trail by 3. Now Şengün to snap the cold streak. Can't get that one to go. He's just 2 of 5 now from the field. Pass to Randall. Here's DiVincenzo, covered by MP. Randall against Thompson. A little mid-range shot is up. Randall, good. Randall's got 11.
Well, he's just dominating right now. If his teammates are smart, they'll keep getting him the ball.
And so Ime Udoka decides to call timeout. He's going to take a minute to regroup with his players. Houston making some changes. Adams checked in for Alperen Şengün. Eason comes in for Durant. And it's Shepard in for Thompson. And Minnesota with some changes. Houston with another miss. The Timberwolves lead by 5. Conley looking for an opening. Pass to Shannon. Off target with the 3.
Ooh, that's a tough break. After poor communication defensively, it leaves him all by himself.
Adams a screen. MP inside. Here's Shepard. Cash. It's MP picking up the assist. Burke's got his 3rd assist of the night.
Well, this is Shepard's shot. The defense can't afford to give him this much separation.
Here's Shannon. To the middle. Oh, deflected. MP with it. Lets it go from deep. And Houston another 3.
And the 3 ball is just another way that MP can hurt you.
MP against Conley. There's a screen to the inside. Ooh, stolen by Smith. Here's Burke. Finished off the break. And now a 3-point Houston lead. All right, guys, what do you think about the hustle stats for Houston?
Well, so far they've done a great job of reading the offense and repeatedly putting themselves in the right place to interrupt the play and force turnovers.
And also their pressure defense is paying dividends tonight, turning them over and getting out in the open floor and running.
such a confident shooter. Reed was ready as soon as the ball got to him. Now, this hasn't been his quarter so far. He's really struggling to get going.
They've been just a little bit better on the glass so far, showing their tremendous work ethic.
From deep, MP sends it home from three-point land. MP's got 10 points.
Well, when you have a guy scoring like he is, you redraw every play to be about getting him the ball.
Pass to Shannon. Shot clock at 6. Shot from 16. Easton pulls it in. And it's Houston's ball. They're on an 11-3 run. Oh, got that one up quick. 13 points in the game.
The defense is nowhere to be found guarding the three-point shot.
Conley passes to Reed. Ooh, once again off the mark by Minnesota. The Rockets lead by 6. From deep, MP doesn't go for him. We've got 33 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Pass to Reed. Miller outside. Good ball movement here by Minnesota. Here's Shannon. No points so far. Miller outside. This one for 3. And it's MP with a rebound. The 3 ball. The shot that time not on target. And so it's Houston leading by 6 as we wrap up the quarter. Looking to run whenever they can. That's part of why they lead. All right, we'll get back to the action after this break. And let's get you back to the action as game 2 is getting underway. All right, guys, for the Rockets, what jumps out at you stat-wise?
Well, they've used the fast break well to score easy points and keep the defense unsettled.
Yeah, they've dictated the pace to this point, looking to run at every opportunity.
On the court for Minnesota, Randall at power forward with Reed at center. Then there's Mike Conley, and it's Shannon at the 2. The free throw drops for Randall.
Well, you like the steadying presence a guy like Julius Randle gives a team. He's a reliable and experienced player others can lean on out there.
All right, the Rockets making a switch here. Smith's checked in. Now here's MP. Pass to Durant. There's the triple. Cash. It's MP picking up the assist. Burke's got 4 assists now tonight. Outside Reed. Randall against Smith. 11 feet out. Randall can't hit.
I don't know what happened there. About as easy an attempt as you could possibly ask for.
To the paint. Here's Şengün. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist. And now it's a 9-point Rocket lead.
You gotta love how Şengün attacks on the interior.
Outside Reed. Out to the right wing. Randall inside. Covered by Smith. Randall can't hit.
Oh, gritty defense. Protecting the rim at all costs against a guy who has all sorts of ways to finish.
MP's shot is good.
Yeah, when we talk about MP's unlimited potential, we're referring to nights like this one.
Pass to Randall. Fades back. Randall with another miss. And it's Houston's ball. They've gone on an 8-0 run. MP, the pass to Durant. The 3. Rebound Minnesota.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. It goes on Kevin Durant.
Everyone in the building saw the obvious contact.
Minnesota shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night. Highland, he's checked in for Shannon.
And give them credit for making a more concerted effort to get to the line this quarter.
Pass to MP. Fires from deep. Rebounded by Highland. Timberwolves trail by 10. High post Clark. Durant's there. Highland finds Conley. Ooh, stolen by Smith. Conley against MP. Smith with a screen on Conley. From deep, MP. He can't get it to go.
And they've been able to maintain this lead despite his inconsistency from the field.
And about 3 minutes played now in the second quarter. Pass to Randall. Up and over Smith. Minnesota again missing.
He is really scuffling this quarter offensively. Perhaps a little frustration setting in.
And here's MP from outside. The Rockets with another miss. And so it's Highland who brings up the ball for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Clark outside. Pass to Highland. Randall outside. Launches it from deep. Kevin Durant pulls it in.
Yeah, and they're fighting to get back in this one, but unfortunately, he just keeps coming up empty.
Oh, another miss by MP.
He's cold from distance here in the second quarter. May want to try a different approach moving forward.
Second chance shot. And there's the play inside by Randall. Randall's gotten 4 this quarter.
In terms of scoring, this hasn't been his quarter. Just 1 of 7.
The Timberwolves making a switch here. Edwards is checked in. And let's take a look at the players leading the way in assists here in the postseason. MP, number 1. The Rockets lead by 8. From downtown. And another miss by Houston.
And he just hasn't been able to get it going this period.
Well, the offense has to look for ways to get him easier shots, better selection. You have to be set up for success.
Now here's Edwards. Down to 5 on the shot clock. It's hauled in by Houston. And what a run they've had in these playoffs. Only 3 losses getting to this point.
Well, we're deep into the playoffs. Only dropping 3 games is pretty incredible. They've played fantastic team basketball. You see there, Thompson does a good job of sneaking into the lane and finishing.
Reed sets a screen. Tries it from the top of the key. Edwards gets the bucket. Edwards has got 6. Here's MP. He's got 16. Durant with a screen on Conley. Pass to Durant. Good, and the assist goes to MP. Burke's got 5 assists in the game.
Keep getting him the ball. He's been a huge part of this offense.
Now here's Conley. Still without a bucket. And here's Edwards outside. Oh, Edwards! Money on the triple!
I love how competitive Edwards is. He relishes getting revenge like this.
Pass to Durant. They double team Durant. Smith outside. From the arc. Reed with the rebound. Timberwolves trail by 8. Clark outside. Pass to Conley. Now here's Edwards. And again, it's Minnesota with a 3.
Well, you have to be careful with Edwards on the arc because he is completely fearless.
And stolen by Clark. Now Edwards. He's got 12. Pass to Randall. Thompson with the block. Durant finds MP. Smith with a screen on Clark. And it's Burke missing. Minnesota's gone 2 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the second. Clark, the pass to Conley. 6 to shoot. Puts it up from 12. It's hauled in by Houston. They held a 12-point lead earlier. Here's Durant. Making it look easy inside. Durant.
Yeah, and one of the most skilled players we've ever seen. Durant just continues to dominate offensively.
Randall, a screen on MP. Conley against MP. A foul called on MP. That's his first foul.
These calls can be so difficult for officials to make.
Steven Adams checked in for the Rockets. Shepard comes in for Amen Thompson. And then for Minnesota, Rudy Gobert's checked in for Reed. McDaniels comes in for Clark. And it's Dante DiVincenzo in for Mike Conley. Here's DiVincenzo. Count it. And that shot gets him in the books. He's 1 for 3.
But one thing I really respect about DiVincenzo, a willingness to add to his game and improve as a shooter.
Now here's MP. He's got 16. Durant finds MP. The three is up. It's rebounded by Rudy Gobert. Gobert's got 4 rebounds now. Now here's Edwards. Not a lot of room. Oh, it's stolen by Adams. Fast break. Here come the Rockets. Here's Durant. And it's Durant gliding in for the fast break finish.
Oh, it is a nightmare trying to stay with Durant in fast break situations. Trust me, I know. His speed, agility, and intensity is just off the charts.
Well, there's no question he's carrying the load in this quarter, but he's going to need some help.
The Rockets lead by 5. MP outside. Outside Durant. Screen by MP. From the line. Takes a big high bounce and goes in. Durant's got 12 points now in the quarter.
Well, this is shaping up to be a special night for him. Started out well and is only turning it up here in quarter 2.
Yeah, an underrated passer. Randall has a nice feel for the game and is willing to keep his teammates involved.
Now here's Durant. He's got 19. MP no good.
Yeah, you wonder what is he thinking right now. He's not shooting the ball well, and shots like that only hurt his team more.
Pass to Edwards. Shoots over Durant. Edwards can't hit. Well, Houston's shooting the rock well at 46%. 1:52 left to play in the half. MP with it. Randall's in his pocket. Adams, shot's good.
You know, you see how comfortable MP is operating pick and rolls? Just great decision-making from him.
And Chris Finch wants a timeout. Coach taking this moment to speak to his guys. Maybe alter some of the game plan. All right, the Rockets making a switch here. Thompson's checked in. And the Timberwolves also making a change. Reed's checked in for Randall. 1:37 left in the first half of basketball. MP against DiVincenzo. Clock at 6. Left side Reed. Here's Gobert. Count it. All 3 of his attempts have gone in.
Well, that's a smart pass by Reed. Very unselfish. It's still hard to believe this guy wasn't drafted.
Now here's MP. He's got 16. Thompson, look out!
Wow! Are you kidding?
That's unreal. I mean, Thompson, that was going to hit his head on the rim one day. Oh.
Pass to Edwards. Reed, a screen on Thompson. Down low. A slam dunk by Reed.
Now, B.A., you know they would love for him to get more of those opportunities.
Well, that would cut into the deficit quickly if he does. Adams, the pass to Burke. Adams, a screen. Now Thompson. Back to MP. Second chance effort. Out left to the wing. Adams finds Durant from deep. MP. Offensive rebound. Pass to Durant. Ooh, Durant takes the contact and puts it in.
And he was dominant in their last outing. And the same thing here tonight. He is in a terrific groove right now.
Yeah, for sure. He is just oozing confidence. Thinks every shot is going in. They should just keep running sets for him.
Kevin Durant has been leading the charge for Houston. He's been effective on offense, racking up 21 points so far in this contest. All right, stick around. We'll be right back after this.
Welcome in, everybody. Some teams just play slow and methodical. These guys have taken the F1 approach. Faster and faster. Didn't know you were into race cars. Looking at the scenario for the Houston Rockets. I'll get straight to it, Kenny. Is this a must-win game for them?
They might not want to admit it, Ernie, but this is a must-win game. I look at this team and I think if they drop this one, it's going to get into their heads and they're not coming back.
Stop it, Kenny. It's not over yet. They know how to respond. Thanks for tuning in.
Glad to have you with us as we return to the action here in the Western Conference Finals. You know, Kevin Durant has really been making it happen here, guys.
Well, tonight is a big game, and you have to be impressed with the way he's come out firing.
Well, the lights are bright in this matchup, and he's had no problem playing up to the moment.
Inside, Smith and Şengün. Thompson is the off guard with KD at small forward, and it's Burke in at the 1. So that's who's on the floor for the Rockets. Now here's MP. MP with a step. Here's Smith. Good, and the assist goes to MP.
And he's so comfortable from the mid-range. For a guy like Smith, it's almost a layup.
MP against DiVincenzo. Here's Edwards. Sinks it again. That's his 7th made field goal in 11 tries.
Probably a play they drew up in the locker room at half.
Yeah, I like how they're establishing their interior presence right away. That's going to collapse the defense and create other opportunities.
It's McDaniels on the wing, guarded by Durant. McDaniels, that's good. Right around a minute and a half played in the third quarter. MP outside. Thompson, a screen on DiVincenzo. Burke, the pass to Thompson. And the layup is good off the glass. Thompson's got 8.
Love the control there from Thompson. I mean, showing poise on the pick and roll.
Outside, DiVincenzo. And they pick up 2.
And making 3 of their first 4 shots in this half is a strong start. Now it's about growing that momentum.
Thompson outside. MP against DiVincenzo. Screen by Durant. MP, the pass to Thompson. And here's MP from outside. Rudy Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got his 5th rebound in this one. And there's McDaniels. That one's good on the assist by Edwards. And now just a 3-point Houston lead. And so MP will bring it up for the Rockets. They held a 12-point lead earlier. Pass to Şengün. And stolen by Gobert. Here's McDaniels. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. McDaniels got 6 in the quarter.
Just so successful getting the ball inside and finding those great looks.
Burke, the pass to Şengün. And Şengün throw it down.
Yeah, textbook work by Şengün. Setting a solid screen and then getting open.
Back to DiVincenzo. Goes up and lays it in nice and easy. DiVincenzo's gotten his 3rd basket of the night.
The D hasn't been quick enough to react to the ball inside. That's helped cause this run.
Pass to Şengün. The basket's good. Off the assist from Thompson. And that's 11 points for Alperen Şengün. Timberwolves trail by 3. Randall outside. Good ball movement here by Minnesota. For the tie. And Burke pulls it down.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the 3-point line.
Smith with a screen on DiVincenzo. MP with it. Randall's in his pocket. Oh, the dunk by Smith.
And look at Smith making the heads-up play, rolling into open position right on cue.
Pass to Edwards. Over Thompson. Edwards can't hit. The Rockets lead by 5. Here's Burke. Here's Thompson. Finished off the break. Thompson's got 10 points.
Their offense is really humming right now, and it's because of the beautiful ball distribution.
Edwards finds McDaniels. And here's Randall, covered by Smith. Lets it go. Randall, good. He's got 17.
Clearly, Randall is locked in. Every trip down, he's attacking the defense and finding ways to beat them.
Now here's MP. 16 points for him. Smith with a screen on DiVincenzo. MP, the pass to Smith. And here's MP from outside. Goes back up. Şengün, no good. Timberwolves trail by 5. Here's DiVincenzo. 6 points for him. Outside McDaniels. Smith against Randall. Uses the glass on the layup. Randall's got 19 points.
Well, Randall is a problem inside. He has so many ways he can beat you down there.
And during the postseason, let's see who's been working the hardest on the glass. 5th on the list, Alperen Şengün.
His awareness around the rim has really been impressive lately. It's obvious he knows every possession is important in the playoffs.
MP against DiVincenzo. Pass to Şengün. And stolen by Edwards. And it's Randall that time on the assist by DiVincenzo. And it's now just a 1-point Rocket lead. For Houston, they've gone 6 for 9 in the half. And here's MP from outside. Rebounded by the Timberwolves.
Well, he's had a rough night, but his teammates have picked him up.
Randall a screen on Thompson. It's Edwards on the wing. Defended by Şengün. Thompson with the block.
Decent reach and solid instincts, allowing Thompson to get a hand on it. He drops yet another dive, just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
Pass to Gobert. Now here's Randall, covered by Smith. No, stopping him there. Jams it in, and he's fouled. An opportunity at a three-point play. It's going to be on Jabari Smith. Mike Conley's checked in for the Timberwolves. That one drops. He ties it up. The Rockets have gotten 7 of their first 11 attempts to go in this half. From deep, MP. Randall pulls down the board. Randall's got his 7th rebound here tonight.
Well, he had a great first half from three-point range, but hasn't quite gotten his touchback since the break.
Up top, DiVincenzo. Inside, here's Gobert. Gobert showing his skill inside.
And force feeding the ball inside. I mean, no reason to go away from what's working.
Right side, Durant. Three-pointer. Rebound, Minnesota. Gobert's got 6 rebounds in the game. And so Conley will bring it up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. The lead is 2. The kick out to Edwards. Shot clock at 5. Kevin Durant pulls it in.
Yeah, and he seems to have lost his rhythm all of a sudden. This has not been his quarter.
Now here's MP. 18 points for him. Shot from 12. No good off the glass. Minnesota's gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. Takes a 13-footer. Oh, the finish inside by Edwards.
And they're just taking what the defense gives them. And right now, that's the interior.
To the paint. And stolen by Edwards. Randall finds Edwards to the left side wing. To the middle. Shot blocked.
Yeah, tough to keep your shot out of Şengün's reach. You know, he's about 7 feet. The battle of the boards has been something to watch.
Another miss. At some point, they need to tap someone else for a boost offensively.
From deep, MP. It's rebounded by Minnesota. Gobert's got rebound number 7 tonight.
Well, for him, this has been a quarter to forget. He is not helping them close the gap.
Rockets trail by 4. Down low. Can they get it? And Smith lays it up and in. Smith's got 6 points.
And there's the length of Smith at work. Playing big on the interior.
And Chris Finch wants a timeout. Coach probably just checking to make sure everybody's on the same page here. Clark with it. The kick out to Conley. Puts up a 3. Thompson pulls it in. Fantastic ball movement for them tonight.
If things are definitely working offensively, a balanced attack is just so much harder to defend.
They get it again. Kicks it out to MP for the lead. MP nailing the long 3.
This has been a running theme for him. Hit a number of 3s in the first half. Now nails another.
Reed sets a screen. Back to Conley. 3-pointer. Smith with the rebound. Smith's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. And here's MP from outside. Gets a hand on it. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. Now it's a 3-point Houston lead.
You know, we talk about the value of size out of the backcourt, and that sequence by Thompson is a great example.
Pass to Berger. Şengün with a steal. He's all alone. And Şengün throw it down.
Got to give him credit for jumping on the ball and making the most at the other end.
Boy, inexcusable at this point in the game. They got to be more composed in these moments.
Well, as a coach, turnovers will drive you nuts, but sometimes that happens when you're aggressive. So there's a balance.
And Shannon gets it to go.
Keeping pace here. That's an excellent move inside.
Burke on the wing. Lets the 3 fly. The rebound by Shannon.
He just keeps firing from distance. I know he's trying to heat up, but at what cost?
Conley up top. Doesn't go that time. Oh, great D that time from MP. Houston leading by 3. There's 25 seconds left in the third. Durant with a screen on Conley. MP the pass to Durant. 4 on the clock. And here's MP from outside. It's rebounded by Minnesota. Here's Shannon. Shoots over Thompson. No good. Would have counted had it gone. We're at the end of the third quarter, and we've still got a close one. Rockets ahead, up by 3. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
Now that is an elite level dish. What a great pass.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. And a look now at the 5 for the Timberwolves to start the fourth quarter. Randall at power forward with Reed at center. Then there's Mike Conley, and it's Clark in at the small forward position. Pass to Conley. Randall outside. Back to Conley. Clark left side. Shoots over Durant. Second shot opportunity. Thompson pulls it in. Thompson's got 5 rebounds tonight.
Well, he hasn't made a shot, and his team is losing. Time to find another solution.
MP finds Durant. Here's the 3. And Conley grabs the miss. Timberwolves trail by 3. Pass to Randall. Back to Reed. That's in. Coming off an assist from Randall. Randall's got his 6th assist of the night.
Not easy inside there for Reed, but he made something happen.
And we've made our way through just over a minute and a half of this 4th quarter. Thompson passes to Burke. Impede packs it home.
Woo-wee! What a big finish out of the backcourt.
That might be exactly what they needed at this point of the game.
Yeah, what a huge dunk. Making a statement right there.
Back to Conley. Randall on the screen. The shot by Conley, no good. Houston leading by 3. Pass to MP from outside the arc. MP making the long-range connection.
Putting on a shooting clinic from deep. He had that huge first half, and he's still rolling.
Conley passes to Randall. Reed to screen on Smith. And the officials will call the illegal screen here.
Well, believe it or not, that's only his first turnover. Taking care of the ball.
Edwards, he's checked in for Clark. Houston has gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter. Thompson passes to Burke. Nails it from 3. MP's got 8 points here in the quarter.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
Randall outside to halt the run. Yes, great play by Conley to set it up.
Well, that's his first 3 here in the second half. Gotta think he'd like a few more of those.
Now Thompson. Pass to MP. Durant with a screen on Conley. Here's Burke. And MP throws it down.
And MP is young enough, you know he's always going to finish that play off with the dunk.
Thompson against Edwards. Off target from 3-point range.
Their strong work ethic has been evident on the glass, really getting after it and being physical.
Durant with a screen on Conley. MP drives in. Thompson outside. No good with the triple. And so Randall will bring it up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Here's Edwards. Tip.
Well, you could see how Şengün read that play and was where he needed to be to get the block.
And Minnesota making a change here. Clark's checked in. Conley finds Clark. Edwards for 3. The Timberwolves again can't hit.
Might be time for a little different approach. His shot hasn't been falling here in the second half.
MP, the pass to Durant. Here comes Durant. Kicks it out to MP. Fires for 3. It's rebounded by Minnesota. Conley's got 4 rebounds now. Throws it up high. The lob. Very well done.
Oh, incredible. Save that one. I want to watch it again.
Awesome. Here's MP. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
You know, it's no secret that MP is a confident guy. But what I really like is that most of the time he lets his play do the talking for him.
Some changes for Minnesota. Gobert's checked in for Reed. And it's DiVincenzo in for Clark. To the left wing. Randall inside. He's against Smith. Count it. Randall's got 5 points in the quarter.
Yeah, nice play by Randall. He can take up space in there and has great short area quickness.
Thompson passes to Şengün. Şengün, a screen on Conley. From deep, MP. It's rebounded by Minnesota.
Well, he's trying to shoot his way out of it from distance, but look, he's got to find something easier.
And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
One of the trickier plays to judge, but it would be hard to argue against the call.
Yeah, and that's maybe something that should be called more. We see a lot of moving screens in today's NBA.
The Timberwolves making a switch here. McDaniels checked in. Şengün, a screen on DiVincenzo. And Burke, here we go. MP on the take.
Well, he's been nothing short of fantastic this game. and he has his team in a great spot as this thing winds down.
Outside, DiVincenzo. Back to Edwards. Banked it in off the glass. Edwards has got 20.
Man, running into Edwards must be like hitting a brick wall.
Thompson scanning the floor. On the wing, MP. The three. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. Pass to Randall. Takes the three. Drains the triple. And now just a 3-point Rocket lead.
That's his 3rd triple of the night, his 2nd since halftime.
Durant against McDaniels. Left side Durant. Oh, you can tell he's feeling it now. 10 of 14 from the field.
Yeah, the single-minded focus of Durant on offense, it's all about getting buckets, no distractions.
Pass to Edwards. Jacks up a 3. And again, it's Minnesota with a 3.
Back-to-back threes, making their defense work on the perimeter a bit.
Durant against McDaniels. Thompson outside. Kicks it out to MP. And so ball out of bounds. Thompson touched it last.
Hurts to see that kind of mistake. Coach is going to be on him about that one.
Minnesota's gone 3 of 6 from downtown so far in the 4th. For 3, DiVincenzo. It's rebounded by Houston. Durant's got 5 rebounds in the game. Knocks it loose. Ooh, McDaniels with a steal. To tie it up. And he sinks the layup. It's a tie ball game.
Well, smart idea from McDaniels, looking to convert inside.
To the inside, Şengün. And Şengün throw it down.
Impressive one-hand slam right there, B.A.
Man, as long as he's confident about it, I'm good with it. Maybe use 2 hands next time. He knows where he is. And out of bounds, Houston will have it.
Well, that one stings. In a game where every possession counts, he just gave one away.
The Rockets have gotten 7 of 12 shots to drop in this 4th quarter. MP, a screen on McDaniels. For 3, Durant. Randall pulls down the board. Randall's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active.
Well, 3 triples in the first half, but he seems to have gone cold from distance since the break.
When you're casual with the ball, it can come back to bite you.
Yeah, B.A. Playing loose can help you and hurt you. They really need to tighten it up.
MP outside. 6 to shoot. Durant with a screen on DiVincenzo. Lets it fly. Durant, no good. And it's Edwards with the ball for Minnesota.
Well, McDaniels is a physical player. He doesn't mind getting roughed up a bit while trying to score.
And that one drops, so now they lead by 1. So he makes 1 of 2, and the second one misses.
Well, didn't sink them all, but at least that puts them in front.
Oh, he can't get the layup.
Wow. Missed the easy one right there, right at the rim, but came up empty.
DiVincenzo, and that's out of bounds. Last touch by DiVincenzo.
The defense will take that miscommunication. Not even close.
And here's MP. Şengün, a screen on DiVincenzo. Here's Şengün. And so it looks like it'll be Houston's ball. MP against DiVincenzo. Now Smith, 5 on the clock. The 3 is off.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
The bucket is good.
Well, if it's a big spot, Edwards wants the ball, wants the attention. You need that in a leader.
Buries it from outside.
Well, they got their young star the ball, and it paid off. MP's so clutch.
Outside DiVincenzo. Misses the 3. And for the Rockets, they're shooting about 47%. A nice number. Here's MP. There's a minute 40 left in the final quarter. Now Şengün. Oh, the catch and finish!
A monster bucket from Şengün. This team needed those points.
Edwards against Thompson. Randall inside. Now DiVincenzo. No good from three. Here's MP. Tosses it up. Outside Durant. From deep. Yes, sir, with the three.
And there are some big-time points from this young man. MP proving that he's the guy when it's on the line.
Thompson against Edwards. Oh, and again, unable to change momentum here. And so they foul intentionally. This is their chance to stretch the lead, Grant.
Yeah, it's a must. They have to execute and avoid the big mistake.
And the ball out of bounds. Last touch by Edwards. MP outside. Here's Durant. 6 on the shot clock. They double team Durant. MP with it. Randall's in his pocket. And the foul called on MP. That's his third foul of the game.
And great job to establish position and square up.
And Minnesota calls time here. There's 21 seconds left to play in the fourth. Let's hear from our analyst. Give us your take on the strategy being discussed right now.
Searching for a fast bucket, then a way to stretch things out.
Yeah, and then they have to foul quickly and hope for some misses at the line.
Outside Edwards, beyond the arc. And they recover it. Another chance. Oh, it misses. And so it's Houston winning this one. It might have been just game 2 of the series. Much appreciated, Jennifer. Thank you.
You didn't like it? No, I didn't.
You were a liar.
It's Jake Duvall. How could you not like it?
It just wasn't my favorite.
Not to mention the 11 is...
You look at Minnesota, and the split in the first 2 games means 3 of the next 5 games will be on their home court.
Nice to have that edge in your back pocket. If they can make it 2-1 here tonight, they'll feel like this series is theirs for the taking.
And the Houston Rockets starting 5. Smith and Şengün make up the 4 and the 5. The perimeter pair will be Thompson next to Durant. And it's MP in at the 1. And the foul called on Edwards. That is his first foul of the game. DiVincenzo against MP. Count it.
You want to get the ball to MP around the hoop. That was a good job there.
And Randall has got the ball here for the Timberwolves. Outside Edwards. Back to Randall. And the rejection by Smith. And here we go. Fast break. MP's got it. Here's Şengün. And Şengün throws it down.
Love seeing Şengün go up strong, leaving no room for error with that finish.
McDaniels outside. And just over a minute played here in the start of the game. Randall with the bucket.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
Now here's Durant. DiVincenzo with the rebound.
See, that miss right there. It's why teams try to avoid the mid-range jumper these days. They've come out strong 3 of their first 4 to start the game.
Rockets have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. MP outside. Pass to KD. Shot clock at 6. And the shot goes in.
The control KD has from any spot on the floor, that's what makes him different.
Randall outside. And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first.
While he's a bit undersized for a 4, he more than makes up for it with his bounce.
Pass to Thompson. Back to KD. Şengün with a screen on McDaniel. No good from Durant. Timberwolves leading by 4 to the inside. Here's Randall. Smith with the defensive effort.
Gotta applaud the defensive effort. It's not easy to stop him getting in the lane like that.
KD, a screen on DiVincenzo. MP, no good.
You often expect him to convert these types of shots, but the D must have made their presence felt to prevent that one.
Rockets trail by 4. And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in the first quarter. Pass to KD. Durant off a pick from Burke. Durant against it. KD can't get it to go.
Okay, let's just say it. This has been an ugly quarter for him. Not quite a break a mirror ugly, but it's getting there.
Randall against Durant. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
You know, one thing you have to admire about Randall is his hunger to get better. He is a real leader who leads by example.
Minnesota shooting their initial free throws of the game right here. All free throws good from Randall.
For a star like him, you get lots of opportunities at the line, and he's great at cashing them in.
And here's Thompson. Hasn't made one yet. MP outside. Şengün with a screen on DiVincenzo. For 3, Durant. Rudy Gobert with the rebound.
And with his team trying to trim this margin, his struggles this quarter, they're not helping things.
Randall no good. And so it's Smith with it. He'll bring it up for Houston. And this is a team that, quite frankly, has been incredibly impressive so far in the postseason, with only 3 losses to date.
And to get to this stage of the playoffs and only have 3 losses is really incredible. But they can't get carried away knowing that the job's not finished.
Randall no good.
And even though he hasn't been himself, it hasn't affected his team too much. They've still got the lead.
Here's Burke. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
Over to the wing. Here's Randall. Gobert trying to get open. Randall with the bucket. Randall's got 9.
And how about the touch there inside? And that's where Randall likes to get the ball, and you can see why.
And here's MP for 3. Another miss by MP. Now let's take a minute to talk to Allie LaForce courtside. Allie.
I briefly spoke with Chris Finch. I wanted to know what he had in store for Kevin Durant. He said, we have some plans, Coach said with a smile, but mostly it's about effort. We have to outwork him at all times. If we give him an inch, he's going to take a mile. So Coach is asking for his guys to go all out and try to slow KD down tonight. Back to you, Kevin.
Allie, thank you so much.
And the length of Gobert can be so difficult to deal with, and that's why you have to be physical with him on defense.
Rockets trail by 6. The 3 from MP. Another miss by MP.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Pass to McDaniels. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. It's going to be on MP.
And the physicality of Randall's game, impressive. It's what earns him those calls.
Both shots good from the stripe.
Man, they are just living at the line.
Houston's gone 0-4 from three-point land to start out. Looking cold from outside. Durant kicks to Burke. Fires for 3. Rebound, Minnesota. And the foul called on MP. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Picking up that second foul early is tough. He'll have to be careful, and we'll see how much coach trusts him to not get that third.
Looking at who's out there now for the Rockets. Steven Adams, he's checked in for Şengün. And Torrey Eason subbed in for Kevin Durant. And here's Edwards from the arc. It's good, and he makes his first shot of the game.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
They came out and bum rushed them. Huge difference in activity level from both teams tonight.
Now, here's MP. He has 6. 5 on the clock. Takes it inside. Out to Smith to stop the run. Trains the three-pointer.
Supreme confidence. Smith really stretches the floor with his ability to shoot.
Trying to get open is Randall. Edwards, that's good. Edwards got his second bucket of the night.
When you find yourself up double digits in the first quarter, you know you're doing something right.
They were ready to roll right through the tip. There was no warm-up period. There was only, let's do this.
Now, here's Burke. Adams sets the pick for MP. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It's going to be on Rudy Gobert.
And you talk about building a legacy. That's MP's mindset, not just for himself, but for this team.
Big group substitution now for Minnesota. Naz Reid, he's checked in for Gobert. Miller comes in for Randall. Clark, he's checked in for McDaniels. And it's Conley in for Dante DiVincenzo. Conley's shot is off.
Just doing the job on the backboard.
And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Crafty work there by Shepard to draw the whistle while in the act of shooting.
And guys, let's get... And so, MP will bring it up for Houston. Randall and Reid holding down the post spots. Then it's Conley, and it's Clark in at the small forward. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the Timberwolves. Now, here's MP. Pass to Şengün. Good, and it's MP picking up the assist. Şengün's got the lead up to 3 now for the Rockets. Conley against MP. Conley kicks to Randall. Conley with the screen on Smith. Randall against Smith. Randall right side. And it comes off the front of the rim. Houston leading by 3. Outside Durant to the paint. Şengün. And good that time. That's 10 points for Şengün.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Lets it go with the 3. MP grabs the miss. And for Houston, they're shooting 52% from the floor. Nice work so far from them. Got that one up quick. And now a 7-point Rocket lead.
And creating a little separation here, gaining some confidence.
Yeah, they've locked in during this stretch. If they keep it up, their lead will only continue to grow.
Now here's Randall. 13 points in the game. It's rebounded by Houston. Smith's got his 6th rebound on the night.
Solid rebound there, and with the score like it is, that's an area where they can't afford to get lazy.
Katie, so efficient in there.
A much better quarter for them shooting the ball.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
And the rejection by Smith. And that's out of bounds. Minnesota will retain possession. Bones Highland is checked in for the Timberwolves. And a switch here also for Houston. Thompson's checked in. To the wing right side. Conley with the 3. And it's KD with the rebound. Smith outside. Outside for KD. Six on the shot clock. MP outside. Fires the 3. And KD the bucket on the assist by Burke. KD's got 12.
Oh, great ball movement there.
And stolen by MP. Pass to Smith. Driving to the basket. Does not find the basket. His second miss. He's now 1 for 3. Out to Conley. They need this one. Şengün with the rebound.
No matter what looks they get, they just can't convert to stop this run.
This is snowballing for them. They've got to get a good look next time down.
Now here's Burke. The 12-point lead, their biggest of the game. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's KD. And basket number 6 to his stat sheet. He's now 6 for 10.
He has been a key factor for them offensively, scoring with consistency.
And timeout called by Chris Finch. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan.
Yeah, and his shot selection, iffy at best tonight. A lot of forced, contested shots this game. He'll be lucky if he just gets a talking to here instead of a ticket to the bench.
Edwards, he's checked in for Minnesota. Pass to Randall. Outside Edwards. Got it. Edwards converts for 2.
And in dropping that one, he stops a 13-0 run by the Rockets.
Here's MP. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Oh, crafty move there from MP to get to the foul line. The young man, fearless inside.
Burke hits them both. Timberwolves trail by 14. Edwards looking it over. The Rockets pull it in. Come into this one after winning on Tuesday.
And it says a lot about you that even when you're not at your best, they definitely were still in that game and able to win comfortably.
Just looking at the box score, you wouldn't think that they did enough to pull it out, but all the intangibles is where they won this ball game.
Yeah, he just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful two-hand jam. KD against Clark. Reed with the rebound. And it's Conley with the ball for the Timberwolves. Down low. And that one's good by Clark. Clark's got his first points in this one.
Yeah, and Conley just makes the game fun. They're able to shoot, but focused on also facilitating for teammates.
MP outside. Durant against Clark. Durant inside. Looks good, is good. That's his 7th basket in 12 tries.
This man is on fire. His team is winning, and it doesn't get better than that.
Now we'll hear from Allie LaForce, and she's got a story for us. An update. Allie?
Well, MP in the last matchup against the Timberwolves was a man on a mission. He ended up with 41 points, and his passing was huge in that game, finding ways to involve his teammates. It was his effort and energy that made the difference in Game 2. This series is starting to heat up. Guys?
Hey, Allie, thanks for the great report. In stretches, he was absolutely dominant. Greg, he'd love to match that performance tonight.
This team needs his contributions. When he's right, he makes winning plays time and time again.
Expect them to go to him early and often. Don't want to let that hot hand go to waste.
Timberwolves trail by 15. Outside Edwards. Pass to Clark, all alone. Not enough on that one as it misses. Rockets have gone 8 of 12 since the start of the second quarter. That's a really high percentage, hitting around 67%.
And guys, we're going to see a lot of that from this young man. Smith right now, beasting.
Here's Conley, following the score by Houston. Drives to the hoop. Finally gets one to fall. He's now 1 for 5 with his first make. And out of bounds as the Timberwolves gain possession. Let's take a look at the players who have pulled down the most rebounds during this postseason. 5th on the list, Şengün.
He's dialed up his rebounding here in the postseason. There's something about the big games that bring out the best in him.
Looking at who's out there now for the Timberwolves. Rudy Gobert, he's checked in for Reed. McDaniels comes in for Clark. And it's Dante DiVincenzo in for Mike Conley.
Just no resistance on the inside. That's their 5th consecutive make in the paint.
Burke with it, now defended by Randall. Şengün, no good. Timberwolves trail by 13. And it's sent back by KD.
The verticality that KD possesses, it helps him erase that shot at the rim.
And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Rockets.
When you pile up the blocks earlier in games, it really can affect the other team. They lose confidence offensively.
And something else they've done well tonight is finding points in transition. So far, the fast break has been a plus for them.
Naz Reid, he's checked in for Randall.
And what you love about Edwards is how intense he is. Guy plays hard every minute he's on the floor.
And here's MP for 3. It's hauled in by Edwards. Edwards got his 4th rebound in this one. Over Thompson. It's good. And the Rocket lead is cut down to 9 in the bucket from Edwards.
And getting aggressive and creative. Edwards finding ways to create space on the floor.
And the foul called on MP. That's his 3rd foul of the game.
They might start using him a little bit more sparingly with 3 fouls already before the half.
Nice ball movement by Minnesota. It's Edwards on the wing. He's covered by Thompson. Edwards can't hit. Rockets leading by 9. Here's MP. They can't stop the run with that one.
And he has definitely been struggling in this quarter.
Yeah, he needs to mix things up on the offense. He simply just can't keep missing shots at this rate because he's destroying his teammates.
Edwards with confidence.
And we are seeing tonight why Edwards was selected first overall. Anthony has a special ability to score.
And so the timeout taken here by Ime Udoka. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guys. Here is Durant. 16 points for him. On the wing, MP. Defended by DiVincenzo.